Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's we doing today? We have a fun haul today, you guys. It is going to be part 1 of 2 because I did get quite a few things when I went out on Friday. Super excited to share with you what I did pick up. It was a nice little mix of things this time. We got a lot more tops, not as many dresses, but we got some really good things. I am so excited to share with you. We got anything from cashmere to, we did get some linen pieces, some silk pieces and different things. So let's dive in. If you are returning here, y'all know how this goes. We just have fun with this. I mainly sell on eBay and Poshmark, but I'm telling you, Depop, it's not like consistently all the time Depop, but I'm getting more and more sales on Depop. So very excited about that. And things on Depop that I didn't think would sell. Like my jewelry sells mainly on Poshmark and Depop, which makes me very excited. I didn't think that they would do well on Depop, but it is actually doing well on Depop. So, without further ado, again, this is going to be a 2-parter. I'll probably do like 2.5 bags today, and then the rest of it in the second haul, because we do have like 5 bags here. Okay? Without further ado, let's dive in and see what we got this time. I'm super excited to share with you what great treasures I found this time. Okay, so I am so excited. I have been picking up some smalls and mediums. Y'all know if you've been watching me for a while, I really wasn't doing that because in the reseller community for the last several years, there's been not like a thing, but most people like to focus on like larges and extra larges because that's what a lot of people are looking for. And I'm not saying this to be rude, but those are the sizes that more people are looking for than the smaller sizes. You do have people in older ages that are looking for smaller sizes, but there's a lot of younger people looking for certain things in smaller sizes. However, I think when it comes to like cashmere, wool, linen, and cotton and things like that, the smaller sizes are needed as well. And after watching Reseller's Edge, I haven't watched them in a couple weeks because I've just been so swamped. But she does talk about how there are definitely certain style-based pieces that are more focused for the smaller sizes. I am now blending smaller sizes in with as well as the larges and extra larges as well. So, without further ado, I have been buying some smalls and mediums, and I'm very excited to share this with you and see how they do. Alright, this is my first store that I love going to, my St. Vincent's. We got some really great things there this time, as usual. And their prices are so reasonable. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this multiple times in other videos. Their prices are better than even the St. Vincent's I was going to originally when I forgot about this one. My husband reminded me. The first St. Vincent's I go to, which is now the second one I go to after this because I go to this one first now. So it's kind of flipped. Their prices are actually going up. Have been going up. So this store, they're actually keeping their prices right within the range of what I'd like to see it within. Like most of the time I'm paying $4.75 for tops. Dresses I pay anywhere from $3.75 on up. Most of them are between $3.75, $4.75, $5.75. Once in a while I'll find one on the rack that's maybe $7.50 or $8 or something like that. But the majority of what I've been picking up is like even just $5.75 or something like that. So very reasonable prices. Alright, this piece here I picked it up because I do a lot of fabric content checking, you guys, especially doing what I do. Now that most of what I do is fabric content, style-based and all that. Okay, so one of the first things I do when I like something I see is I look to see what the fabric content is. This one was 57% wool and then had some polyester in it. So this is a over 50% wool jacket with a really nice knit detail. And it's by the brand Gispa, I don't know. Obviously it's vintage. And I'm not here looking, you know, at the brand specifically. Most of these that I do things like this with are style-based, and they're doing very well for me. I also look for, you guys, if you're kind of new to reselling, if you see something that's like made in Italy, made in Germany, made in other countries outside of China, definitely take a look. Not always, but definitely take a look and see the fabric content and look at, you know, the style and things like that, because oftentimes when things are made in places like that, they're made pretty well, and it's definitely worth a look to see if it's worth it and if it's within your reselling price range. Then yeah, take a look at it, okay? Alright, so there was the first piece. Okay, I don't know if that actually had a size on it. Oh, we'll do measurements. That hasn't been an issue for me. Alright, I kind of hemmed and hawed with this one, but I decided to give it a try. I did pay up a little bit for this one. I paid $8.75. Sold comps for these sweaters were anywhere from like $35 on up to like $50 between eBay and Poshmark. But this is a really nice, it's going to need a sweater shaving, and I might give it a wash too. But this is a Steelers cardigan sweater. And I'm not in a big sports one. I don't know sports. I don't know who does. I don't even know who the Steelers are, what state they go to. My husband and I are not big sports people. We don't watch a lot of football or anything like that. But this was also a large, and this is another reason why I grabbed it. If this was a smaller size, probably wouldn't have grabbed it. But I took a chance on this because, like I said, the comps are pretty good on it. So I'm going to get that one up pretty quickly here because, as we all know, football season is just around the corner. Alright, I do know that much. Alright, this is macrame. Again, you guys, it said made in Italy. So I thought, oh, this tag looks kind of nice. It does have the shoulder pads. And typically, when you see shoulder pads on anything, it's typically vintage. Not always, but typically vintage. That was like really, really big in the 80s. Alright, this is a beautiful piece. It's made in Italy, and I double checked it because it just felt really nice. And sure enough, this was cotton and viscose. But I also really liked it because it's a very neutral piece. It's got some crocheting in it. It has some sequins down the front here. Now I doubled and triple checked this piece because I didn't want to get it home, find out there's a spot on it that I couldn't get out. So I checked this thing 2 or 3 times. I checked it when I put it in the cart. I checked it after I was taking the hangers off, then I checked it again. And from what I could see, there's nothing on this. It's a really pretty piece. It is a size medium, and it's got some different texturing. It's got some really pretty sleeves to it. I just thought that was a really nice minimalist piece. Alright, speaking of minimalist, this piece here is an Aerie size medium. This retailed for $60. I got it for $3.75. And one of the other reasons why I picked it up, when I was looking at it, I looked at the tag to see if it had, if it was just cotton. And when I looked at it, I noticed that it said that this is from 4/25. So this is not even just over a year old. So this was back in 25, which means it's a 1 year newer piece. So I grabbed it. It's got beautiful lace detail on it, Aerie. And so I'm very excited to see how that does. Okay, let's put these few pieces away. And we're going to move on to the second bag. Right now, y'all, I'm listing 10 pieces of clothing a day and 5 pieces of jewelry. So I'm averaging 5 items a day. Sorry, 15 items a day. Alright, at my other St. Vincent store, I almost didn't go there on Friday. I almost thought about going to a store I haven't been to in a long time. But for some reason I thought, no, I'm just going to go. I haven't found a lot. I didn't find a lot the last time I was there. I found just maybe a couple pieces. But then I thought, no, I'm just going to go because who knows. They're really starting to bring out the sweaters in the stores again, which I love. And I found a whole rack of new sweaters that I hadn't seen there before. And I just kept going down the line and checking and checking and checking. Guys, I got some great things. This is a Talbot size large. It's a beautiful red sweater. Has some really nice gold buttons on the back. I should have brought my glasses in. This one was 70% nylon, 30% lamb's wool, so a beautiful piece. Again, size large. So pretty. I got quite a few sweaters that were really good pieces. I'm going to go grab my glasses really fast. Alright, I have the green ones. I'm not big on green glasses, but that's what I have right now. I bought a pack of reading glasses so that I could just have some throughout the house. They were not all in the colors that I really like, but you know what? It is what it is. It's hard finding reading glasses that look good on you and you like. Alright, this one I'm going to keep. This is a Banana Republic, which Banana Republic does very well for me. It's a size large. But it's got two cute little kittens on it, and it's a navy blue, and I love navy blue. So this one I'm going to keep for myself. So, oh, and I paid $4.75 for that one, and I paid, how much did I pay for this one? $5.75 for the other sweater. Alright, autumn is just around the corner, y'all, so I'm definitely looking for the fall pieces, and this definitely fit into the thing. This is an extra large. It's Inc. International Concepts. If you're new to reselling, Inc. International Concepts is a Nordstrom brand. But I also picked this up because it's 55% linen and viscose. Linen is doing very well for me, does very well for me all year round. I paid $4.75 for this, and such a great fall shirt with a really cute ruching. So were you checking that out? Alright, let's keep moving along with this, you guys. White House Black Market. Now, I know somebody who does very well with this brand on Poshmark. This is a size small, and I told you I'm going to be venturing out doing more size small. This also has the bubbly puffed sleeves, and this one was, okay, let me see. Yeah, polyester, nylon, and wool. So this one is a wool blend as well. So I'm very excited to put this up and see how it does. I paid $3.75 for that one. Their prices were pretty good on these sweaters. So I snagged a bunch of them. Alright, here's another one. This is Liz Claiborne. Liz Claiborne's been selling for me because of the fabric content. This one is a size small as well. This one is a 100% merino wool. Beautiful pink sweater, size small. So very pretty. Okay, sometimes I wish I could wear small. I haven't been a small in I don't know how long. Probably when I was like in middle school. Alright. This one, I'm going to have to put my glasses on so I can read it. This one I paid $3.75 for as well. Again, 100% wool, size medium by GW. I have no idea what that brand is. These were both probably vintage. Claiborne, I'm pretty sure is vintage. 100% wool, size medium. And another beautiful, beautiful sweater, you guys. So excited to get these listed. I will probably be listing these things for between 30 to 40 because they're between 100% wool and wool blend, and in the winter season, you guys, in the summer, the lamb's wool and wool doesn't sell for as much because it's the summer season. I had no problem with that because, again, my cost of goods was so low, even for what I sold it at. I still made a good profit. But in the fall and winter season, you guys, I definitely do not like just take, you know, $20 for a sweater like that. I'm going to be posting those for between $30 to $40, depending on the size, depending on the brand, and we're going to run with it. Alright, Peruvian Connection, size medium, another absolutely fantastic fall piece. Look at how pretty this sweater is. Look at these buttons. Aren't these buttons so pretty? I saw those and I thought, wow, those are just super cute. I think they accent the sweater so well. Super cute crop sweater. It's got the detail on the sleeve as well. And I paid $4.75 for this one. And I think this one was 100% Pima cotton. When I find 100% Pima cotton, I definitely consider it, depending on the piece, because Pima cotton does very well as well. Alright, next up, another beautiful piece. I found a few of these. I snatched them up, guys. Pendleton, size medium, gorgeous, gorgeous purple color. Oh my goodness, guys, look at these buttons. How pretty are those? They accent this so nicely. There's a flower on that button. How pretty is that? And it's got pockets. This is just so chic, so classic. Just an absolutely stunning piece. 100% merino wool. So excited for this. Very, very excited to list these. Alright, there's that bag. And I'm going to keep my kitty sweater. I got a doggy sweater in the last haul, and I got a kitty sweater in this haul. Alright, let's keep going. We're going to do half of another bag, and then the rest of the haul will be in the next video. Okay, so half of this bag, got quite a few pieces in this bag. Sit tight, guys. Grab a snack, grab a drink. Hang in there. Banana Republic 100% merino wool again. Size extra large on this one. So perfect. Oh, shoot. I just found a hole. I check these things so well, too. That might have been from like the pull of the tags and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's one there too. Shoot, I really missed it on this one. Okay, so what I might do is go ahead and post these and then note those and then just discount this piece. I paid $4.75 for it, so maybe I'll see if I can sell it for like $15. If somebody wants to stitch those, they can. That way we can still move it out. That's what I've been doing with some things when I do find flaws. Now I did find a couple pieces that are kind of like a project for me. I typically don't do that a lot. They're like tester pieces to see how well they sell. Sometimes I do grab items that are that have like staining or something. This is one of them. I paid $5.75 for this. It is a Pendleton Vintage Extra Large. And this one was also, I believe it says 100%, yep, 100% merino wool. Now I debated on this one several times. It's going to need to be treated. It has, on the back sleeve here, it has this. On the back, it has some spots. And on the front, it had some spots. So this and another piece that I found at the other store, I'm going to put into some Oxy for about a day. And I'm also going to pre-treat it before I put in the Oxy and see if that comes out. If not, I already know that this will just be like a loss. Either that or because it's an extra large, it's actually bigger than my size. I normally wear a large, but if I like this, maybe I'll wear this myself or give it to somebody that I know. But either way, I want to at least give it a test run. 100% merino wool extra large, if I can get it cleaned up and move it out to somebody, I wanted to at least give it a try. That's going to go right over there for the clean pile. And sometimes it's just hard to leave pieces like that behind. If you can treat it right. Am I the only one? Tell me in the comments below if you see pieces like that in the store, if it's hard for you to leave them behind when you find a spot on them. Now sometimes there are times when they're just, you know that the spot probably won't come out and you have to leave it behind. That one I just felt like because it was white and you know, I just thought I'm going to give it a try. Normally I don't, but this time I decided to try. Alright, anyway. This is definitely vintage. Now, I also kind of debated about this piece. This is a Maggie Barnes. I actually did look this up through Google Lens. I didn't find anything specific on this brand. However, I did find other jackets that were from another brand that had done very well. This is a size 3X. It's a cotton and rayon. And it's literally, this is vintage. It's got some shoulder pads. It's all embroidered. On the front, all over the sleeves. On the back, everywhere. The whole thing is embroidered, and then it has kind of like this squared, not checkered, but it's like the square detail with the embroidery all over it. And it is just an absolutely stunning jacket. Now the sold comps that I was seeing for the other brand that had something similar to this stitched all over it, it's got the toggle buttons, it was selling for between like $30 to $40. Again, I paid $4.75 for this, so I decided to take a chance on it. It was hard for me to leave that behind because it's just so beautiful. Alright, let's keep moving along. Now this is a piece, this is Columbia, which I do not buy a lot of Columbia anymore, guys. Just because it doesn't sell very well for me. I actually have a bag of Columbia over here that I was going to try and take into Columbia to do the trade-in. But when I went to the one of the stops that they suggested for Sioux Falls out here, when I went to the store to do a trade-in with Columbia Sportswear, they said they didn't know anything about the trade-in program. And I haven't taken the time to send it in. So I need to still do that. This piece has some staining on the front. Right here. I'm going to pre-treat this also and put it in with the other white piece. And then one other white piece you're going to see probably in tomorrow's haul. But this is just such a beautiful... argyle, what do they call this? Argyle? I may be getting that wrong. My brain is totally like escaping me. But it's a beautiful sweater. It is a size large. And this one was also 60% cotton, nylon, and Angora. So I paid $4.75 for this one, so I'm definitely going to pre-treat it. I'll put that with the other one. And hopefully that one comes out because I think that would sell beautifully. Alright, here's another one of those Pendletons, you guys. Found a few of these, like I said. This was Portland, Oregon again. This one is 75% silk and 25% nylon. I paid $5.75 for this one. Beautiful, beautiful purple sweater. Kind of like a knit shirt sweater. So, yeah, very excited about that. Okay, here's another one, guys. Like I said, I ran into a bunch of these. This one's Garnet Hill. Now, I've had a Garnet Hill dress that I literally just sold this week. I've had it for like 2.5, 3 years. I did not do well with the Garnet Hill dress. However, this is a Garnet Hill sweater that is 100% cashmere, and it's a size medium. I paid $4.75 for this. So I'm hoping that because it's 100% cashmere, it's got these beautiful ruffle sleeves, I'm hoping that that will do a lot better than the almost 3 years to sell the Garnet Hill dress. We'll see if it being that makes a difference. So one of the reasons why I think the smaller sizes are doing better for me now is because it's a style-based piece that people are looking for and the fabric content. So we're going to keep running with that. Alright, this was another one, good one. I know that Sundance, most people don't pick this up anymore. This is a size small, and it's the older tag. However, this was viscose, lamb's wool, cotton, and cashmere. Size small, I only paid $5.75 for it. It's like a long tunic shirt, or I think it's like a long tunic sweater. I don't think this is a dress, however, you probably could wear it as a dress. So I might even put that in there like top or dress or something like that. I'll figure that out. But it's in really good condition, and it's got these really pretty buttons on it. So I grabbed it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I think we're going to end it there. I think the other 2 bags and then the half bag that's left of this, I think we'll do that in the last, and then the second part of this 2-parter haul. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for this. I'm trying not to make the videos too long. I'm trying to keep it around 20 minutes or so. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments below if you're already finding cashmere and wool, silks and things like that in your stores as well. Also, let me know, once the kids go back to school here in about a week and a half, I'm going to hopefully have a little bit more time to maybe put together some more videos. I've already got one scheduled that should have gone out this last week, one scheduled for next week, and then these 2 will follow behind those. So I've got 2 more coming up, as you can see. And then I'm thinking maybe I might put out some sold videos because we've had some good sales. I've been moving old inventory. I've been moving new inventory. We had a good month last month, so I thought about maybe chipping in some sold videos here and there for some of you that do enjoy those. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see some sold videos. Please do let me know because they do take time. And so I might just try like 1 or 2 and see how they do. But let me know in the comments if you like seeing sold videos. Thank you so much for being here, guys. As always, be productive, and we will see you in part 2.